We are out in Arizona in the upland desert hanging out with our buddy Rich. He's one of our level 1 instructors looking at trying to get a school launched called Phase 3 Survival. And so he's showing us a lot of the property and some of the resources. So I want to take just a second and show you the amazing pine type tree that they have here that's a little bit different than we have out on the East Coast. But the pine sap that it produces is amazing. So I want to show you guys, if you're out west, out in Arizona, out in the upland desert, this thing is an amazing resource. It's extremely valuable when it comes to first aid and fire. So the sap here is going to be an antiseptic, so it's great for wounds and you can put it on anything, but it's also highly flammable, and that's what we like about it. But also, if you have the time, you can mix it with charcoal, and now you have pine pitch sticks to make glue. So I want to show you this tree and show you some of the sap that's being produced, and encourage you guys, if you're out west, to get out and get some. So all the resins that you see here are going to be that pinyon pine pitch. This is the pinyon pine tree. The needles are a little bit different than some of our pines back home. We have a lot of red and white pines with the 3 and 5 needles, but the pinyon pines got short little clusters, mass clusters of needles. All looks like they're going to be individual coming off the stem. It's real branchy, a lot of twigs, and it doesn't grow real tall like our pines back out east. But the amount of pine pitch or glue or sap, whatever you want to call it, that this produces is just amazing. You can get big old globs that are hardened and dried, but when you're harvesting this, you really want to get the nice gooey textured substance, a lot of this stuff that's running and draining. So I've collected a little 20-ounce water bottle full of it, but we're going to get a little bit more and let you guys get a view of the texture. So you can harvest this from several different areas upon a tree, but the biggest thing you're looking for, different wounds or secretions upon the tree. The great thing about this pinyon, though, is it seems to produce it even in the minor spots. So whereas on our pines back home, we've got to have a real damaging part of the tree, here it grows pretty much readily and produces this super gooey resin that I can get on my stick and get a beautiful little, and the texture what you're looking for is this slimy, almost Play-Doh goo texture. And you can make a glue with this. You can use it for antiseptic medicinally, and it's got other medicinal properties as well. I'm not sure about the pinyons here. If you know, be sure to comment in the comment section. But our pines back out east have vitamin C in the needles. But this stuff here, like I said, it makes an excellent adhesive, a great glue, and I'm anxious to try it out to see how it burns. But you can make little torch sticks with it, and that will burn for a long time. So out west, fire's not that big of an issue, but they do have monsoon seasons here in July and August when everything is soaking wet. So in a wet fire situation, you could use this to definitely increase your odds. Also, in an emergency survival situation, if you notice, we'll come over here, it's producing black smoke. So we can find pine sap like this over all across the country, but you're going to always find it in just different stages and different growths throughout the country. And that's why it's so important that you have a diversified training routine, that you're not just honing all your skills in one area, but that you're training all over the world. So thanks for checking out today's video. We hope you guys enjoyed seeing some of the desert here in Arizona, of the upland desert, and getting this little tip trick on finding the pinyon pine sap and how effective it is and how easy it is to collect. So get out there, get you some pine pitch, and practice using it. So thanks again for tuning in. Be sure to share, subscribe, and stay tuned for information about training opportunities in our Arizona area.